For those of you who may just be joining us, during the last portion of the concert, we talked about the fact that the students were not just learning these three pieces of music for the concert tonight, but all semester they have been learning solos, which were approved by our state, sanctioned by our state, set forth, and these are the all-district solos. So these are the solos that the most, the students who are auditioning for all-district will be learning these solos for both bands, for both 9, 10, and 11, 12. So these students have been learning these, not with the expectation that they audition for that band, but that they can all play at that level. So during the last ensemble, we listened to several volunteers, and again, during this ensemble, I thought it would be nice to highlight for you the work that's kind of going on behind the scenes, that's not full band related. And again, I asked for volunteers who would like to play in this group, and as you might imagine, I got a few takers. So before we go on to our next two pieces, we're going to stop and do the solos for you here. All right, so first up, we have the tubas and the euphoniums. The tubas and the euphoniums have the same solo. So they all decided that they wanted to play, instead of doing it one at a time, they decided it'd be kind of cool to play it as a section, and I agree, it was kind of cool when I heard it this morning. So they're going to play for you now, tubas and euphoniums. Next on alto saxophone, we have David Rivero. Next playing the flute is Reed Herrera. Again on alto saxophone, Sean Moradian. on bassoon, Colin Jones. Lastly, on clarinet, Megan Coyle. So as you can see, I'm very blessed to get to come to work each day and work with such talented students in both groups. They make it a pleasure to do this. And you think about what both groups have accomplished. We haven't even finished our marching band season yet. We still have, a game and a parade. This time last week we were just in marching band rehearsals after school, and then we stopped marching band, and a week or so later we have a concert band concert. So they're learning solos, they're learning marching band music, they're learning this concert band music, and all these other things. So they've been very, very active in the first 9 weeks, and I'm very, very proud of them. One more round of applause, please. Speaking of talented students, I'm very blessed to have wonderful percussion students in both of my groups. This next piece is titled Storm Break. It's a percussion octet with a wind ensemble accompaniment, if you will. So the lead is coming from the back. Now the beauty of this is, while we were up front working on notes and rhythms and all this stuff, I said, students, will you please go to the back and learn these parts? And guess what they did? They went to the back and they worked in sectionals and they did cooperative learning in the group, and guess what they did? They learned the parts. So I will be lying to you if I stood here and told you that I taught them the parts. Really, I didn't. They worked on it, and last week when they came out, all I did was too loud, too soft, tempo. They did it themselves. So I really am fortunate to be able to highlight them on this next piece entitled Storm Break by Jim Casella.